Hi everybody, this is Tina with Two Chicks and a Cricket, and I am, this is our Stampin' Up! Friday video, and I'm going to show you a really cute project that I did that was a lot of fun. So I made a little chipboard album, and I've never attempted a chipboard album before, like just making one. Like I've had them that I've just decorated and then put together, but I've never like actually created one. So I used this paper, and it's the Build-A-Bear paper, and it's really cute. I love the colors, and it's double-sided. The paper's double-sided. So the paper's double-sided, has all these cute designs, and so I used the paper Build-A-Bear, and then I used some Pear Pizzazz, which coordinates with it, and then I also used Poppy Parade, and those are a couple of the colors that coordinate. So I just had chipboard that looked like this. It was just in a, I think this was actually like the back of a paper pack, and so I was just able to cut it. And I got two pieces that look like this. I'm going to show you, one side is already covered. This is the inside of the back. And then this will be the outside of the back. So I wanted to show you a couple things that I did. And this measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So what I did is I took my Stampin' Up! Writer marker, and I colored the edges of this chipboard. If you had white chipboard, it wouldn't matter. But because it's this cardboard colored color, I just wanted to kind of finish it off. So I just took my paintbrush tip and just ran it along the side. And then I have this piece right here I'm going to attach. I'm going to move this aside. These are just my scraps because I've sort of already done a little bit of it. So this is going to be the very back of my album, and then this is the inside. So all I did was I just used my ATG gun, and that's because it's the ATG gun is pretty aggressive and it holds really well. And then so that's like that. And then I also just took my pen, again, after I attached my paper. Whoops. And then I also just ran it on some of those places that didn't quite get the color. So the other thing I did with this chipboard is I took my ink pad and my dabber, and I just inked around the edges. And this is the back, so it doesn't really matter to do this. But you'll see that when I did this on the front, why it mattered that I did it on the front. So this is the back. And then this is the front. So I've already decorated it. I just took a piece of Poppy Parade cardstock, and I ran it through my Cuttlebug and put a strip of it on here, and then I used the flower pattern paper and I put another strip. I just layered it, and then I took some ribbon and tied it, and this is going to be covered because this is the front of the chipboard. And then this is just a brad and a flower, and then I stamped Besties Always, and we're going to be sending this to my daughter's little friend Madison. I have some pictures of them I'm going to put in this chipboard. So this is the front, and then this is the back, and you're going to lay it down like that, and then I'm going to show you how I did the inside of it. So the inside, and I have some other stuff to put on the front, but we'll decorate the rest of the front in a minute. So the inside is going to look like this. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're just going to take 2 pieces of cardstock and you're going to cut it down to 10.5 by 5. And so you have this, you have your first piece, and then your second piece is going to be a 7-inch piece by 5 inches. So you're going to take your 10.5 by 5-inch piece and you're going to score it at 3.5 and at 7. So the way I score is I just use my trimmer and my bone folder, and I just do that. So at 3.5 and at 7 is where you're going to make your score lines. And then you can fold those and give it a nice good crease. And then your second piece, you're going to score at 3.5. And then you're going to fold that. And this is just scrap paper. I'm just showing you guys what I did. I was a little bit more careful for my real panels. And then you're just going to put them together like this. So you have your short piece, and then you're just going to use some adhesive and line those pieces up. And then that's what's going to make your inside of your chipboard. So that is what this piece is. And I've decorated my panels already. So I will walk you through that after I attach. So this is my front. And it's going to go in here like this. This is going to be my first panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my adhesive on my paneling. I just decorated it beforehand, just because, just to save time. So then I'm just gonna line it right up. And push that down, and then you have a little bit of the yellow showing. So these these inside panels, I just made them. You could make them however big. You could make them to where they covered the okay, so I just pressed this down firmly, and my ribbon's behind that, so it's hiding that. And then these decorative panels are just 4 3/4 by 3. So I just made it to where there was a little bit of a border left around each edge so I could do the white stitching. So this one I just put a flower with a brad, and I'll put a picture here. And then This side, I'll put a picture up here, and I stamped live, laugh, love, and I used a border punch on this little piece right here, and this is the Pear Pizzazz, so it coordinates with the paper. And then on this side, I just stamped with my white stamp pad. I just found a flower stamp, and I just stamped the top and the bottom, and I'll put a picture in journal or whatever. And then on the very last piece, I put a flower with a brad, and it can hang over a little bit because it's just a little chipboard album, and there's going to be a picture here and some journaling, and then I added some ribbon. So the very last step to your album is to just attach the very back of it. And same thing, I'm just putting the adhesive right on the panels. And then my yellow part is the back. And I'm going to press this flat down, and I'm going to line up my chipboard pieces so that they're even. And press that down. So then your chipboard album then looks like this. Folds up, and then for the very front of it, I used my light cartridge Hoot and Holler, and it had some of these really cute little owls, and so I cut these owls out at, I think they were cut out at about 2 inches, and I just thought they were super cute. And so I'm going to attach them to the front just like this. And I'm probably going to use some dimensionals, maybe. And then this is just a little tag that I just did with the flower and the brad that says that besties always. So I'll just be able to put my pictures right in there, and then we'll send it off to her little friend. And it was super easy and super cute. I'll put all the measurements at the bottom of this post, along with the information for what paper this is for Stampin' Up. So thanks guys for stopping by the blog, and next week I'm going to have another Stampin' Up giveaway on Friday. I have a really fun project planned, and so come back next Friday and see some more Stampin' Up product.